Hi, I'm Parker Pemberton with Pemberton Homes, brokered by eXp Realty, and today I'm going to debunk 5 seller myths I hear most common in this market today. All right, welcome back. One of the biggest myths that I hear most is that sellers don't need to meet with the listing agent until they're ready to put the property on MLS. The reason why this is one of the biggest myths is because the listing process starts weeks before actually going online. There is a procedure to get the house ready for the market and sell for top dollar. Some of those things are getting our professional photographers in the property, working with the sellers to make the proper improvements and upgrades, and really being ready to go on the market. The second most common seller myth that I hear in today's market is that sellers don't need to upgrade their property before hitting the MLS, that the market is just too strong and putting the money into the property is a waste of time. This is a huge myth because buyers today are much smarter. The first step to a buyer's search is a property search on a website. And if your property does not shine from that website, they're not going to come to your house to visit it. And when they do come to your house to visit it, if the proper upgrades are not made, keep in mind they're out there seeing 5, 6, 7 other properties in the same day. So if you don't compete and if you're not one of the top 2 of each trip out, they're immediately going to dismiss your house. So I definitely recommend taking the proper steps to make the upgrades, working with your listing agent, and making the house really shine before it hits the market. All right, the third seller myth is that I need open houses to sell my property. In reality, the real estate marketing game has really changed over the years. And while open houses are still important, they're not completely necessary to getting top dollar for your home. Open houses serve as a way for undecided buyers to come and see your property if they're interested. It's similar to a car lot. If somebody wants to take a look at a Jeep Wrangler, they may go and visit a car lot, but they may not be a realistic buyer ready to buy a property on that day. Today, it's all about the internet. The way that your house looks online and interacts online is most important. In fact, today's technologies are so good, we offer 3D home tours where you can virtually walk through a house and visit every nook and cranny of the house, including bathrooms and garages. So while open houses are important, they're not crucial anymore to selling your home for top dollar. All right, the fourth myth that I hear most is that I need to sell my house in the summertime. And while the summer is typically a good time of the year to sell a house and market cycles are high, it's not always crucial to selling your house for the most amount of money possible. In fact, it comes down to supply and demand. Think about this. It's Christmas time or it's the winter. Listing inventory has dropped 50%, which means there's not as many houses on the market. So the buyers out there have less to look at, they have less options and less choices. If you're one of the best houses on the market in the wintertime, you are absolutely going to sell your house for the most amount of money possible. What my suggestion would be is talk with your listing agent about what the current market conditions are and what supply and demand looks like. The summer can be a fantastic time to sell a property, but the fall, the winter, and the spring can also be a fantastic time. So don't eliminate a current season or hold your life back just because you think the summer is the ideal time to sell a property. All right, the fifth and final myth is that if a buyer really wants my house, they're willing to overpay for my property. The reason this is a myth is that today's buyers are so much smarter than they were even 5 years ago. Today, the internet brings in so many more avenues of research for our buyers. We have Zestimates, we have AVMs, we have county tax records. Trust me, the information's out there. The public can look you up. They can see what you purchased a property for, what your mortgage balance is. The reality is that today's buyer is just a lot smarter. So look at market conditions, look at how you compare to the other properties on the market, and if you're gonna rank in the top 1 or 2 or 3 houses in your price point, buyers, yes, they will overpay for your house if there's competition, if there's multiple offers, and if supply and demand is that high. All right, thanks for tuning in today to hear about the 5 most common seller myths that I hear in today's market. I appreciate you tuning in. As always, if you need my contact information, you can find it below. And if you have any suggestions about future topics, videos that you'd like to hear me talk about, please leave your comments below and I'd love to include those in the coming weeks. I'm Parker Pemberton from Pemberton Homes, brokered by eXp Realty. Have a fantastic day.